Those of you that watch my channel know that I like to show you things that I didn't know existed. This is a sprinkler valve, and of course sprinkler valves exist, but I have used these to water my garden for years. These are Orbit brand, you know, I get them at Home Depot. They're relatively cheap. They'll only last a year, maybe two, because I irrigate with pond water. And it's got, you know, stuff in it. So these wind up jamming and stopping up, and they get to where they don't work. And when they fail in the open position, and so something always gets, you know, drowned when they fail. So I purchased these. This one is made by Hydro Rain. It's an HRB Dash 100 FF FC. I'll put a link in the description for these. I got them from Sprinkler Warehouse, so I'll put a listing to them. Probably other places you can get them. It is a sprinkler valve that is supposed to be made for, quote, dirty water. So you can use it to irrigate with pond water, lake water, creek water, any kind of water that's not, you know, city clean, where it might have stuff floating in it or whatever. And a nice thing about these is when they fail, now y'all, I have no real experience with these. I'm just putting them in, so I don't really know, but they claim that when these fail, they fail in the closed position. So if they're going to fail, they just won't open, and that would be helpful. Now, you might have to watch your plants and notice that they're dying because they hadn't been watered. At least they won't drown everything when they fail. This valve has a couple of features that I haven't seen on other valves, like the Orbit or the cheaper ones that you get at Home Depot. Now, when I say cheaper, these really weren't all that expensive. I want to say I paid $35 a piece for them. They were on sale when I did buy them, so they were less than $10 more than what I'm used to paying. So hopefully these will last a little bit longer. They've got a valve stem up here on the top that's made out of brass, and you can adjust the amount of flow that you get out of this valve by using this. There's also a little port. I don't really know how useful this is, but there's a port here. You got to turn this so you can get a screwdriver down there. This, they say, is useful when you're starting it up in the spring. It's a bleeder valve, so you just loosen that up and it bleeds off the air that can accumulate. And then there's a lock here for, you know how on most valves you can turn the solenoid to turn it on or off manually, and so this locks it in place, and you just raise that up and then you can turn the solenoid. I think it's to the right for on, yeah, to the right for on and to the left for off, and then you can actually push this back down and kind of lock it in that position. But that'll keep your solenoid from getting turned by accident. So I installed these yesterday. I've got a separate video on how I installed these, because I also, in my garden, I don't have an underground sprinkler system, so I've made a portable automatic sprinkler system so that I can take it in the wintertime and it doesn't freeze, and then put it back out there in the spring and easily hook it up and get it going again. So I hope it's helpful for you to see these and know that they exist. Thank you for watching.